let's talk about time travel. No, not that. Not that either.
I am Xehanort from the most distant past. My future self gave me a task to visit the splintered versions of myself in many worlds and ensure they gathered here today.
Yeah, that's the one. Hi, I'm Earthquaker, and this scene is straight BS. If you've seen this scene,
At the start of your test, when you struck out from that tiny island, you saw me there dressed in a robe. Immediately you knew something was wrong. So without even knowing it, you dove into Sora's dream.
you probably think this guy is Ansem, but you're wrong. And to explain why, I'm gonna need to cover some paradoxes. As young Xehanort explains in Dream Drop Distance, in order to travel through time, one must leave one's body behind, and there must be a version of oneself waiting at the time and place one desires to travel to. Upon first inspection, it would appear that Ansem was the one to travel back to Destiny Islands and let Xehanort off the island. However, there's a major problem with this. In order for these events to occur, at some point in time there had to have been a version of Xehanort that made it off of Destiny Islands without the help of Ansem, and still made it to Scala ad Kylum to become a Keyblade wielder. All events would have had to happen in the exact same way up until the exact point where Ansem was able to time travel back to young Xehanort. This inherently creates something called a causal loop, or what is more commonly referred to as a bootstrap paradox. Now, if you don't already know, a bootstrap paradox is where your boot is both strapped and unstrapped at the exact same time. Okay, I'm joking. A causal loop, as defined by Wikipedia, is a theoretical proposition in which, by means of either retrocausality or time travel, a sequence of events is among the causes of another event, which is in turn among the causes of the first mentioned event. Such causally looped events then exist in space-time, but their origins cannot be determined. I.e., this supposed Ansem would have had to have come from some version of Xehanort that had not experienced this loop, and as of yet, we have no way of indicating that such a Xehanort exists. So this leaves me with two options. Either A, this figure is not Ansem, but in fact is some other character who inspired Ansem's garb for Kingdom Hearts 1, or B, there's a very, very large plot hole that needs filled in Kingdom Hearts. I'd rather believe the former, so in this case, let's talk about some examples of who this figure could be. My personal pick would be Lushu, who kept himself extremely close to the Keyblade wielders, but far enough away that he would not be tempted to pick up his own Keyblade again. Alternatively, this figure could be the Master of Masters, who we know does know of Xehanort by the time that he finds him in the Remind cutscenes that we saw. It's possible he knew of him prior to this cutscene, and he probably knew about him from the beginning because of the Book of Prophecies. It may be that the Master of Masters specifically chose Xehanort as the vessel to continue his will, and in so doing, he let him off of the Destiny Islands and guided him to Scala ad Kylum to become a Keyblade wielder and fulfill the events of the Book of Prophecies. But what do you think? Is this Ansem, or is this somebody else? Go ahead and let me know in the comments down below, and I'll be checking out every single comment that you guys leave. If you guys liked the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. I really just want to hear back from you guys. If you guys would like to discuss Kingdom Hearts theories with me in person, check out the Discord link in the description down below. Thanks for watching, and may your heart be your guiding key.